You're back early.
Natalie said she'd look up.
Covering for you again, eh? It's getting to be a habit.
Oh, please don't drag her into this. She's done nothing wrong.
No, compared to you and Richie. When I rang him the other day, you were there, weren't you? At his flat.
Yes, and I slept on the sofa.
The more I think about it, the more it all falls into place.
Des, please, look, I'm sorry I lied to you. I shouldn't have done that, I know that now. But it was the only way I could think of, just to slow things down a bit.
Yes, well, you've done that all right.
I don't want to get married.
Get away.
I'm not ready for it. Why can't we just stay as we are?
Why didn't you say that to me when I proposed to you?
Because I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
So you thought you'd make a complete fool out of me instead, eh? Lie to me, go behind me back.
I was trying to give myself a bit of breathing space, that's all.
You let me go all the way to London knowing full well what I was walking into.
Yeah, well, I tried to stop you.
How do you think I felt, eh? When he told me that you'd been there, I pleaded with him.
I asked him not to say anything.
Yes, I heard the answer phone message. I think that was the bit he enjoyed the most.
I should have known he'd do something like that.
You can't trust anyone these days, can you?
Where have you been?
You know where I've been? Robert Road.
Until now, it's gone midnight.
I was having a good time.
Yeah, I could see that.
You should have stayed a bit, let your hair down.
You had enough, thanks.
Anyway, it's early for a party, midnight. There's still people over there.
Maybe for people that don't have to be up early in the morning. Well, not for people who've got a little baby to look after.
She was all right in a carry cart.
It's not the point. It's no good for all that noise and smoke.
Oh, that you sweet.
Don't.
What, I'm only being friendly.
Well, you stink of ale.
We should go to parties and that more often.
Zoe, you have to make sacrifices when you've got a little baby to look after.
We can get a babysitter.
We can't afford it.
Oh, don't be funny with me.
Oh, I'm just tired, that's all. I'm going to bed. Night.
I understand that you're angry and upset, and I'm not saying what I did wasn't wrong, but please, it's not as bad as it looks.
My girlfriend, supposed fiancé, can't talk to me about how she feels or what she wants. How can it get any worse?
Because it's the way it's come out. It's him, it's Richie, he's trying to break us up.
It strikes me you're the one who wants to break us up.
No, I did something stupid, right? And I'm sorry. But please try and understand that all this has happened because I'm trying not to hurt you.
Oh, you're so considerate, always thinking of others.
Oh, Des, please.
You don't give a damn about my feelings.
Of course I do.
You want a nice, easy life with a nice, easy-going bloke who'll listen to all your problems. And if they get serious, you can always call on Richie to pull you out of a tight spot. In fact, you can rely on Richie for most things.
He didn't lay a finger on me. You've got to believe that.
I'll never believe another word you say to me.
Des, can't you see what he's doing, eh? He's trying to destroy us. It's exactly what he wants.
You know, I really thought this was the one. I mean, I've been close before with Steph, but this time, well... Maybe it's because it took so long for us to get together, but I thought that'd make us more solid.
Yes, it does. Oh, come on. We'll talk about all this in the morning, eh?
Yeah, you can go up if you like. I'll sleep in the spare room.
Oh, is that really necessary?
Well, you sleep there, then I don't care.
What do you think?
I think he'll give you a good hiding when he sees it. Anyway, you, make yourself useful.
I don't see why I should clear up. I didn't make any mess.
Charming.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. B, I'll give you a hand.
No, you're all right, son. Anyway, do you know, I've told you. Call me Janice.
Nick, I've only got the room for one night.
Oh, yeah, thanks for the party. It was great.
Do you know he does this every time? He can't take his ill. Mind you, I think everybody else enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping my mum and Martin might have come.
Well, it were a bit of a shock, what you did. I expect it'll take him a bit of time to come to terms with it.
Yeah, but if you and Les can accept it, why can't they?
Do you know, I think your wife's getting a bit fed up of waiting for you.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Night. Night.
What time is it? What?
Oh, I'll take those, thanks.
Cheers, sir.
Morning.
Morning.
How's Hayley? Leg all right?
Oh, yeah, it was nothing serious, fortunately.
Wish I could say the same for the Crimson Chamber.
Sorry?
The tunnel you wrecked.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that, but there was no way we could possibly have known.
Yeah, I know that. It's just a shame, that's all. All those hours of digging.
Couldn't you repair it?
Yeah, I suppose so, but there's not a lot of point now, is there? Security know where it is, don't they?
Oh, yeah, I suppose they do, yes.
Yeah, I'll just have to dig another one. So think of me when you're safely tucked up in your bed tonight, crawling around on my hands and knees in the dark. As if the weather holds.
Oh, light scattered showers this morning, then mainly dry with southeasterly winds. Maximum temperature 6 degrees, according to the forecast.
I had a walk by Victoria Street before I came down here.
Oh, did you know?
There's no sign of life.
Gary, it's 7:30 in the morning.
I don't think Stevens taken anybody on yet.
He will.
Well, why don't you go over there and have a word with him?
Oh, cut yourself on, eh? Give him a chance to have another dig at me.
Oh, that's a misunderstanding. You got the wrong end of the stick.
Well, it opened up old wounds. Come on.
One day, I'm offered a job. The next, it's taken back again.
Gary, look, we don't need his work. We've got plenty of our own,
We've got
right?
2 days plastering.
OK, fine. If you want to go and work for Steve, you go on ahead and work.
It's not a matter of wanting to. I might have to, Jim.
Right, OK, go on. All right? I'm not going near him.
Is that you, Tyre?
It's me. Can I come in?
Yeah.
Oh, you look comfy. Thought you might like breakfast in bed.
Oh, that's really nice. Thanks, Janice. Nick, look.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, isn't it nice having a room to ourselves?
I think you spoke too soon.
Yeah? Can I come in? No. But I've got to get dressed. All my stuff's in there.
Oh, well, I suppose I better get up anyway.
Can't you be a few minutes late, just this once?
Oh, yeah, and give Rita an excuse to sack me.
No, she wouldn't.
Want to bet? Never lose this job. We'll never be able to afford a place of our own, will we? All right, I'm coming.
Oh, it was nice while it lasted, anyway.
Your friend's here again, Roy.
Oh, Hayley, you're becoming a bit of a regular.
Morning.
How's your leg today? Roy told me about your little fall.
It's nothing serious. Thank you all the same.
I still think you'd be as well to let the doctor have a look at it.
There's no need. But if you're planning any more trips up to the Red Reg, I'd love to come with you.
Oh, well, you've not been put off by your experience then.
No, far from it. I mean, seeing all those people willing to do anything for what they believe in, for such a good cause.
Yeah, but, well, they put the rest of us to shame, don't they?
They do.
Oh, why don't we do something? Get more involved, me and you.
I'd like that.
Oh, we could do something, really. You know, hands-on.
Yeah?
See, I know Spider's not too pleased at having to redig the Crimson Chamber. I mean, we could volunteer to help, make amends for the damage.
Do you think he'd want our help?
Well, I'm sure he would. He'd be glad of it. What time do you finish work? We could go down tonight.
6.
Well, why don't you come down here after and we'll go down about 7.
Right. I'll look forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh, before I go, I wanted to show you this.
Yes, what am I meant to be looking at?
There was a stain on this sleeve, right? Food colouring. I couldn't get it off. The dry cleaners couldn't get it off. 2 or 3 dabs of that spot cleaner you gave me, and it's as good as new.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I swear by it. That's why I give it you.
Well, I don't want to be late for work. I better be off.
Bye, Hayley.
Did I hear that right? You gave her a bottle of stain remover
Yes.
as a gift?
But it's very effective.
You old smoothie, you.
Any tea in the pot?
I'll make some fresh.
I'll do it.
It's all right, it's all right. I was going to make some toast while I'm at it anyway. Did you manage to get much sleep?
Couple of hours.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I didn't sleep at all. Spent the whole night thinking.
Me too. And the more I've thought about it, the more I realise we're blowing this whole thing out of proportion. I mean, understandably,
Don't,
but...
Sam. I know what you're trying to say, but the way I see it is we've got no future together, you and me.
Of course we have.
Whatever way you look at it, you lied to me. Because what you want and what I want are totally different things.
Well, yeah, if you're talking about marriage, but I mean, who's to say in a couple of years...
I can't marry someone I can't trust.
Des, please.
We've finished, Samantha. I want you to go. Today, if possible.
That's ridiculous. I can't just move out. I've got nowhere else to go.
Well, I can think of one place you'll get a very warm welcome.
Have you been lying there all day?
Keep your voice down. I've got a headache.
What place is it, take?
I'll do it tomorrow. I've got hangover.
Well, I bet that baby's not been out all day either.
Your voice is going right through me.
So what we're going to eat tonight? Crisps?
I'll get a takeaway.
We can't afford takeaways. You know, it's time you put your ideas up, you.
What is wrong with you today?
I'm fed up.
What, because I've got hangover? I don't think so.
Well, you should make more of an effort.
That's not why you ignored me this morning, though, is it? It's not even why you're having a go at me now, is it? What's up with you?
So, you haven't spoken to him since this morning?
No, he went to work.
Well, he's had all day to stew on it. I mean, who knows, he might have changed his mind by now.
No, he won't. He hates me. The sooner I get out, the better.
Men are just so melodramatic.
Oh, come on, he thinks I slept with Richie.
Did you, by the way?
Oh, not you as well.
Well, the thought had, you know, crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it hadn't crossed mine.
You must have known you were playing with fire by going to see Richie in the first place.
Yeah, but everything would have been all right if he hadn't have gone marching down there.
Oh, come on, Samantha. Relying on Richie to go along with it. I mean, the last person you should trust is your ex-husband.
Yeah, well, I'm stupid, aren't I? I'm totally stupid and I deserve all I get.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I've done a lot worse. Come on, I'll get us a taxi. Have you got a number?
Yeah, there's a couple over by the phone. You don't mind me staying with you, do you?
Of course not. It'll be company for me.
It'll only be for a couple of nights until I get something sorted.
Yes, well, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Thanks. Mind, I don't know what Des will make of it. I think he's got me down as your accomplice.
All right, I'll tell you what's wrong with me. I didn't like the way you were carrying on at Nick and Leanne's do.
Does it make me a bad mother because I go to one party?
I saw you with that lad, Nicky's mate.
Dancing?
You weren't just dancing, you were all over him.
I was not.
I saw you.
I was drunk, that's all. It didn't mean anything.
That's the trouble with you, Zoe. Nothing ever does mean anything.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means you don't take living with me seriously. You don't take looking after a little baby seriously. That's why you've made a mess of your whole life.
Yeah, and you don't know how to enjoy yourself. That's your problem. You're like a grumpy old man.
And I'm supposed to enjoy myself watching you dance with another lad, am I?
Only way you'd be happy is if we never went out or did anything ever again.
Careful here.
There's no sign of him.
Perhaps he's underground again.
Should we call out for him?
Best not.
Oh, wait. I can see something over there.
Spider! Spider!
Who's there?
Oh, it's us, Roy and Haley.
What are you doing here?
We've come to help you dig the new tunnel.
Keep your voice down. We don't want security to know this is where it's going to start.
It's all right, I don't think we've been noticed.
We want to help.
Yet take direct action, especially as it was our fault that the old tunnel collapsed. Well, technically anyway.
Yeah, look, I think you'd be better off just joining a protest group. Oh, by the way, those lemon meringues, they went down very well with the non-vegans.
Well, look, we've come all this way. I bought a spade.
Well, we could use an extra pair of hands. Oh, this tunnel's proving particularly tricky. Every time we get below 3 feet, we run into concrete.
Right, well, show us where to start.
Well, over here, I suppose.
I can keep a lookout if you like.
You look frozen. I told you to wrap up warm.
Well, it's got colder since we came out.
Here. have my coat.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
No, 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 Hayley, I insist. I don't want you catching cold, especially after your fall.
Well, I don't want you catching cold.
Oh, I'm all right. I've got my Polar Fleece 600, as worn by Arctic explorers.
We're digging a tunnel, not trekking to the North Pole.
You're a gentleman.
Are you going to help dig or what?
We're just coming.
A friend in need, eh? Very touching.
Well, she's got nowhere else to go, seeing as you're chucking her out.
And you're no doubt happy to take her back.
Well, it's either me or a nunnery.
Look, I asked her if she would.
Hell, you'd never be stuck for someone to lie for you.
Tess, please, that's not fair.
She can give you plenty of tips on how to carry on behind somebody's back.
She's not carrying on behind anybody's back.
Oh, well, if you say so, because you'd never lie, would you?
Tess, please stop
it doesn't matter what he says to me.
Oh, thick-skinned as well. I suppose you've got to be.
Come on, Samantha, the meter's running.
Look, there might be a couple of things left if you just put them in a bag or something.
Yeah, put them on a bonfire and more like. I'll drop them over the road.
Des, you can still change your mind, you know. I don't have to go.
It's too late. Sam?
Yeah?
Won't be needing your door keys anymore, will you?
Well, what'd I tell you?
See what you mean?
Are you two all right down there?
No, we've hit rock again. Give us a hand up.
What are we going to do now, then?
Pick another spot.
Or we're running into the same problem again.
Unless... Have either of you been past the roadworks in the past few days?
Yeah, they're digging up part of Dock Street. I pass it every day.
Nah, too far.
What are you suggesting?
Well, I thought we might borrow a pneumatic drilling generator. See if we can cut through the rock.
I don't think the contractors would see that as borrowing.
You're the one who wanted to take direct action.
Well, I draw the line at theft.
I'm with Roy. Besides, a drill will be sure to alert the authorities.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Funny when you knew how far down it went.
Yeah, now that's interesting.
Why do you think you might concentrate on a task at hand?
What is it? What have you found?
No, it's just a couple of bits of pottery. And if I'm not very much mistaken, this is a strigil.
A what?
It's a strigil. Use it for an implement for getting this dirt off your body when bathing.
Oh, what's wrong with using soap?
Well, the Romans didn't have soap.
The Romans? Well, what were they doing at Red Wreck?
Oh, well, the whole of Weatherfield was once a Roman settlement. I'll say Weatherfield. Its original name was Paulium, after the fort commander, Paulinus.
Well, so there was a fort here?
Oh, yes, the remains lie under the cobblestones of Coronation Street. Yes, that's it's definitely a strigil. It's probably bronze. Definitely Roman.
No.
Excuse me, Arphanegus, but we're trying to dig an hole here.
Just a moment. See, the name Weatherfield only came about in the 15th century, and it's short for Bellwether Field, the field of the belled ram.
Is there anything you don't know?
I've just read a couple of library books, that's all. Attended the odd seminar.
You should be on Mastermind. Well, really, you'd be the greatest champion ever.
I wouldn't. Besides, it's not him anymore.
Look, I'm going to give it another go with a shovel. Are you two going to give me a hand or what?
Ancient remains, right here under our feet. It's so exciting.
Yes.
Buried. Could have been forever, and then one day, out of the blue, someone just comes along and digs them up.
You know, I sometimes feel that, well, some of us bury our emotions in much the same way, hoping that someday, by chance, someone will come along.
What a lovely thing to say.
I don't normally talk like this. I think it's you that does it.
To think that 2,000 years ago on this very spot, someone was having a bath.
Yeah, well, they weren't baths as such, not tubs. They were more like... Well, it's obvious. Well, why didn't we think of it straight away?
What is it?
Well, it's not Rocky's coming up against... Spider, put that spade down. Stop digging.
Can't we have something more lively on?
I'm not feeling very lively.
Well, moping around won't do any good. Shall we go into town?
No, not.
Oh, come on. We could have that girls' night out that we were going to have last week.
What have I done? What have I done?
It's not just your fault.
He hates me.
He's lashing out because he's upset.
I've just blown the best chance of happiness that I'm ever going to get.
Well, if it was so fantastic, you would have married him.
Wish I had just married him.
You would?
Well, I'm never going to find anyone better, am I?
Oh, don't be so daft. Of course you will.
Oh, you don't know what we've been through. He's helped me out a lot. I'm a different person since I've been with Des.
Maybe you've just outgrown each other.
Maybe. I don't know when I'm onto a good thing.
Feeling guilty isn't going to help, Samantha. You've got to learn from these things and then just move on.
He'd have done anything for me. Look how I've repaid him.
You're bound to feel bad about what's happened. But at the end of the day, although he was good to you, was he really the man that you wanted?
Yes, I think so.
You don't sound too sure to me.
Hey, careful. Just brush the soil away with your hands. We don't want to do too much damage.
Well, I still think we should go out with a pneumatic drill.
Look! This isn't rock, Spider. This is the floor, and if I'm not very much mistaken, this is the floor to the public bathhouse.
Oh, you're kidding!
No, look! You can just about make out the mosaic pattern, can you see?
Hey, they do look like bathroom tiles.
See, we've long known of its existence. It is mentioned in the Notitia Dignitatum on account of its reputation for vice.
The what?
Well, the Romans kept very detailed records.
Oh, so these foundations, they run under the entire area we've been digging.
Oh, at least. See, the public bathhouse, it's like a modern community centre, available to all. There'd be cold rooms and hot rooms, at snack bars even. It probably runs the whole length of the Red Wreck.
My heart's racing. I feel like we've discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun.
What we've discovered, mate, is a way to save the Red Wreck. Look, if what you're saying is true, if this really is an area of historical importance...
There is no question.
Well, we get the Heritage Lobby on our side, get them to slap a preservation order on the site. They won't let the council bring a digger within miles of the place.
Looks like you're the hero of the hour, Rory. Well done!
Hey!